Alright, here's part 2 of the Monday Night Raw review for November 16th. Here we go. And after the match, of course, the Divas Brawl. Whenever you see Divas in masks, they're gonna brawl at the end, and you should just know that. Alright, Cole announces that WWE and USA came to terms on a 5-year agreement, so Raw is gonna be on USA for the next 5 years. Alright, then we have Roddy Piper coming out, and he does a really good promo, classic Roddy, saying whatever he feels like in a PG environment, and it was just, all in all, it was just really good. He ends up calling Vince McMahon out, and Vince McMahon, basically Roddy Piper says he wants to face Vince McMahon at Madison Square Garden, and he's going to call Vince McMahon out later on in the night, and Vince better show. Then we got Sheamus. I'm surprised nobody went out there to check on his pulse, because as I say all the time, he is paler than freaking snow or powder. It's ridiculous. Sheamus calls somebody, is calling for a challenge, wants to call somebody out. Nobody comes out. Sheamus proceeds to hurt the production staff. Jerry Lawler gets up thinking that this is not right. Jerry Lawler gets kicked in his face, so he's gone. And the annoying ass Matt Striker, we can't get away from him. I hate Matt Striker on commentary. He's just terrible. He's annoying. He's a know-it-all. He comes off as a know-it-all. It's just terrible. And after that, you can see Michael Cole seems to have a lot of fun with Jerry Lawler, and him with Matt Striker didn't come off too well, and I don't blame him, because Matt Striker is a dick. Alright, Evan Bourne versus Jack Swagger. Jack Swagger wins the matchup, a quick match. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. Nice gut wrench powerbomb by Jack Swagger, and I don't really pay attention to Evan Bourne matches, but every time I seem to watch them, he always loses. Does he ever win? I just want to know that. That's crazy. So Roddy Piper comes to the ring and basically calls out Vince McMahon, and instead of Mr. McMahon coming out, we have Randy Orton coming out, and he beats up on Roddy Piper, and then we have Kofi Kingston exploding on the scene, taking out Randy Orton. Gets some offense in a little bit at the beginning, but Kofi Kingston just demolishes Randy Orton, and this is what it's all about. Kofi Kingston is getting to that next level, and it's going to be awesome when he finally gets there, because this is a huge push that WWE is putting behind Kofi, and I'm really hoping that Kofi doesn't do anything to mess it up, because he looked excellent. He held his own with Randy Orton, and he hits Randy Orton with some kind of, I don't know what it was, and actually busted open Randy Orton. If you could tell, the cameras tried to stay away from it, and Randy Orton, or Kofi Kingston, jumped through Randy Orton was on a table, and Kofi Kingston jumped on top of the table, broke the table. It was just bedlam in the Garden tonight. Randy Orton got what he deserved, and it was awesome seeing Kofi Kingston handing him his just desserts. It was just really good. Then we have John Cena backstage cutting another unfunny promo. Let's move along. Then we have the main event. It's Chris Jericho and Big Show versus DX versus John Cena and The Undertaker. And alright, by the time the entrances were over, and mind you, Raw had a much smaller set. By the time all the entrances were over, it was already 11:05. Nonetheless, we have a really good, entertaining match. Not a good match, but an entertaining match. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5 for the entertainment value alone. It wasn't funny, but it was well done, considering that the time that they had, and considering the amount of star power. Everybody got in everybody got their chance in the spotlight, and it was a really good ending. Undertaker and John Cena end up winning. Undertaker ends up tombstoning John Cena at the end to close up the show. I think the show ended like 11:25, 11:30, somewhere around there. But all in all, this Raw was excellent. One of the better Raws I've seen in a long time. So that's really good. The Raw set obviously was a lot, I don't know if you saw it, but it was a lot smaller tonight. And at first I didn't think that was a good idea, but it shortened the entrances. It made everything seem like gave it a more intimate feeling, where it was just like the crowd and the fighting, no high production values. It was just really awesome. The only power that happened all night was the DX one, and it just brought everything down to the ground. A lot more wrestling, a lot more in-ring segments rather than backstage. I think there were only 2 or 3. There were actually 3, but that's a lot fewer than the past couple of Raw. So Raw gets a 8.5 out of 10. And that's the first half that I've given out since doing these reviews, but 8.5 out of 10. Alright, moving along, I'm going to do the Wednesday show this week. So send in any questions, comment as always, and I'll talk about a whole bunch of different topics. But the question of the night is, okay, so I'm going to Survivor Series Sunday, and I'm going to be putting out 3 videos. I'm going to be putting out kind of like a vlog thing, like my way to Survivor Series, my road to Survivor Series. And then I'm also going to be shooting video at the show. I want to know what you guys want me to capture on video, to put in a video from Survivor Series. Like, do you want me to get the entrances? You want me to get parts of the matchups? What do you want to see for Sunday night from Survivor Series? And also, I'm going to be doing the review afterwards, obviously. And I'm going to be getting my new camera, so this show is going in HD from now on, starting Sunday night. So, once again, I want to say thanks for watching, everyone. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I will catch you on Wednesday night with the new show. Peace out, everyone.